guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. My name is Sarah, also known as Laugh Love Langella, and in today's video I'm super excited to be sharing with you guys the first episode of our half bathroom makeover series. This is something that we've been wanting to do ever since we purchased our home back in July of last year. And we're just so excited to be able to share this with you guys, how it all started, how it ended up. So this video is going to be specifically covering how I actually built the design of our half bathroom. I'll share with you guys the mood board I went for, some of the pieces I'll be using, what the before looks like. I know I haven't shared that because it has genuinely bothered me that much, but we're gonna get right into it. How did I even start with what this was even gonna look like? So when it comes to me finding inspiration for my spaces, whether that be an entire room, some coffee table styling, a kitchen table, that kind of stuff, I really love to look at what other people are doing on Instagram and on Pinterest and just really gather pieces from each space. Sometimes you're lucky and you love the entire space. Sometimes I like one note and a different note from another one, and I just like to see them come together more. So I'll really just look for what type of inspiration I'm doing. So I'll just search a hashtag, half bathroom, moody half bathroom, and just kind of try to give it a more specific search field. And then I'll go through and actually save the spaces on that application. Same for Pinterest. Pinterest is honestly really helpful when it comes to that, because you can create separate mood boards. So you can make an entire mood board for vanities, an entire mood board for shiplap, and just really hone in on what it is you're actually looking to do in your space and help narrow down that field, because the possibilities are endless. So from there, I kind of in a sense created a master list of what it was I was trying to accomplish in the space. And I know I have driven the point home so many times of making sure you have different textural elements in your space, in your living room, in your master bedroom, in your dining, all throughout your home. And your bathroom is no different. It shouldn't be an afterthought. It should still be intentional with your design decisions. And I knew I wanted a wood element, I wanted metal, and I wanted stone in the space to help complement each other and just really ground it and give it some really awesome visual interest. So I went through and made a master list of knowing I wanted a moody paint color. I knew I wanted shiplap, specifically vertical shiplap, and just really was honing in on what it was I wanted to accomplish in this space. From there, I go into Keynote on my computer. I know that there are many different things. There's CAD design and everything. I don't have an interior design background. I just have a business degree, so I'm not versed in that. I would love to maybe one day. School was a long process for me, so I'm okay for now. But I'm just working with what I have, and this is the most straightforward for me. And so this way I'm able to go into Keynote. I can take screenshots of different elements that I really like, remove the white backgrounds, and just really build the space to see the flow of it and making sure that it actually makes sense together. And it really helps take it out of my mind and onto the screen to help me better visualize it and making sure that it makes sense. And that really is important. It needs to make sense. And luckily, the way I visualized it just all naturally came together very well, and I'm super happy with how the mood board turned out. So I will be sharing that with you guys for sure, so you can see what it is I'm looking to accomplish. But I figured I would also share some of the actual hardware pieces of things I'm going to be integrating into our half bathroom. But before that, let's take a look at the mood board. So like I had said before, I knew I wanted a really moody paint, and I specifically wanted the moody paint to be on the shiplap on the bottom. Now, my shiplap will be going up pretty high. I want to say about 2/3 of the way up the wall. We have 9-foot ceilings in our home, so we don't need to battle the vertical notion of looking up that some homes have to in order to really maximize your space. And this is a tighter half bathroom because it's under a stairwell. So there is a slanted ceiling involved in it. So I knew I would do Snowbound on top. That's the color that we have all throughout our home. And then we would be putting the vertical shiplap on the bottom. I saw this absolutely stunning Pottery Barn vanity that I absolutely loved. We are going to be duping that, and I will explain that in a little bit. But I just took a screenshot of the Pottery Barn one just to see how that would complement into the space. For flooring, I knew I wanted to do something different than the laminate that we have right now. It's not in the budget presently to be replacing any of the flooring down here just yet, but I knew I still wanted to have a visual impact that was going to make a difference in the meantime without having to rip anything out. And so I had come across these Wall Pops peel and stick floor tiles from Chris Loves Julia, and they are that two-tone marble. They are absolutely gorgeous. I'm super happy I went with that choice. And again, I'm just putting it into this mood board so that we can really see how it all came together. And then adding in the different elements of knowing I wanted to do some polished nickel and I wanted some black hardware. Mixing hardware is absolutely okay in the book. Just don't overdo it. As soon as you add a third one in, it is just too much to look at. So definitely be smart about that so that your eyes aren't bouncing all over the place. Then since we have the wood element of the vanity, I knew I wanted to pull the wood to the other side, and just little details like that. I'm adding in a picture frame that's also a lighter wood color to just really help balance out a space. Once you are adding an element into a space at least 2 times, it just creates better balance. We don't need to be adding the green in twice because the green is everywhere. It's on the shiplap, it's on the baseboard molding, it's everywhere. But we don't want the wood to just stand alone. The floor tiles are also being complemented by the top of the vanity also being stone. So it's those types of intentional decisions that will really help complement and create a cohesive space. So for the Moody shiplap color, when we were originally looking at paint samples for our home and I was looking at the 5,000 different whites that are available, I actually came across this color. It's called Timber Green. It's by Valspar at Lowe's, and this is the only sample I tested out for this bathroom, and I absolutely love it. It is green, but it can pick up a little bit brown too sometimes, which is really nice. It's a nice warm tone too. It's not a cool tone, but I knew that that would really complement the lighter wood vanity as well. For the vanity, I was actually scrolling late night on Instagram and came across Pine and Poplar. They have an actual Pottery Barn dupe plan for the vanity that I loved from Pottery Barn that is not in the budget. And so that's what we did. We bought their plans. I will have them linked down below if you would like to DIY this vanity yourself as well. And it was a super affordable plan too, which was really awesome. They had a whole SketchUp rendering. You could change the measurements. Ours got a little bit funny, but it all worked out in the end. We were super thrilled with how it turned out. But we also have some cane that we will be adding into the doors of the vanity. And then for our hardware, I'm mixing, like I said earlier, the polished nickel and the black. So the polished nickel knobs are going on the vanity, and then I wanted to do polished nickel for the faucet, but I couldn't find anything that was budget friendly. So I got polished chrome. You can see this one's slightly cooler and this has more of a warmer tone. I think it's gonna be okay because they're not directly next to each other, but this might be something on the list down the line that I look for something, but I really love the detail of the hot and cold. And then we have an arched faucet that will be paired with this. And then since we have all this silver going on, I didn't want to carry silver all up the wall. So I have a black mirror. I got a Look for Less Pottery Barn mirror on Amazon. And then I will have a black light fixture above as well. And for the vanity top that we are going to be using, because obviously when you're DIYing it, it doesn't come with one. I actually grabbed a backsplash from it. We purchased it from Home Depot and it was super, super budget friendly. I'm super excited to share with you guys how this is all coming together. I absolutely love it. But yeah, I'll have this link down below if any of you guys are interested in using this stuff as well. So I'm super excited to be taking you guys along this journey of us transforming our half bathroom, but I need to share with you where we started. So here is the before of our half bathroom. It was fully functional. It was very builder grade, but it was just absolutely not our style. It was super dark and it just didn't bring a lot of light and brightness to the space. And it could have been better, and it will be better, and it actually is better now. So we're super excited to be able to share with you guys the journey of transforming this builder grade bathroom into a designer inspired look for less situation. I'm super excited. I'm really, really happy with how it's all been coming together. I will say everything is taking twice as long as I thought it would, but as we all know, home takes time, and I need to remind myself that as well. It's an important note to just take a deep breath and just let life tell you when it needs to happen. So I sure hope you guys enjoy this series. Be sure to ding the notification bell so that way you won't miss out on any new uploads. I'll have some more decorating and shop with me videos in between these ones, but definitely stay tuned to see how this all turns out. Thank you guys as always for your support, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.